What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCanTV for this, another edition of CUBREACTS on a Wednesday morning. I am very, very excited to get into this one as we take a look at the latest offering from Ayra Starr. Now, this is an official remix as we continue to look through this new season of international collaboration. The legendary Rowland joins her for an official remix of Bloody Samaritan. This obviously was released on her album, the original version, last year, and I'm very excited to see exactly what Rowland brings to the table, and also whether the instrumentals had a little bit of a touch-up or not. It should be very interesting to see. As always, friends, if you are new to the channel, do make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, of course, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. Our aim is to get to 50k by the 20th of November, as that is my birthday, and I would absolutely love to be able to get there. That should be very, very fun. So please do get involved if you are new to the channel. Without further ado, then, let's take a look at what's going on with this one. It's been so long since I listened to the original as a standalone, you know.
I'm feeling vibes on vibes. I'm a ticking dynamite. I blow your candle lights. You know I'm just.
It does just show like how I don't necessarily think it shows how far Ayra's come, but it shows how well she started. When you listen to just the potency, the instant recognizability, that natural kind of cadence that pulls you in from a vocal perspective, there is no doubt that Ayra's been a star right from the jump. No pun intended. But this is an instrumental actually. So I think this instrumental's been beefed up and kind of played with a little bit. It does sound slightly sharper, and it feels like there are a couple of new elements that have been introduced. Sounds really, really refreshed though, which is great to hear. I'm excited to see what Kelly brings to this. Let's go.
Them no fit kill my vibe. Them no fit kill my vibe. Them no fit kill. Them no fit kill. Them no fit kill my vibe. Wise man said, follow the stars. There you shall find a piece of advice. If you hit your enemies,
I don't think we ever actually reviewed this, so you can use it as an opportunity to do so. The thing that immediately jumps out for me is just that sort of potency of drum. All of the drums on this have a real kind of, again, punchy, hard-hitting feel to them. When you then couple that with that sort of a quite eerie monotone synth line that's running throughout the middle, just kind of going, ooh, just right there, just monotone the entire way through. You then couple that with Ayra's vocals, which are, again, very emotive, very kind of expressive in the way they're rolling up and down the tones. It's a really cool mix and blend, and it does give you a very unique sound that Ayra has gone on to kind of own, obviously, as time has gone on. This is sounding great.
Me, I no go take shit. Vibe killer, bloody Samaritan. Protect my energy from your bad aura. Then my pastor say, I be my healer, everything I desire. I go receive my rhythm, flow like a river. If you get yawa, come on, go and
yeah, this has definitely been relinked, instrumental-wise.
Follow my dream. I'm feeling vibes on vibes. I'm a ticking dynamite.
See, I mean, this is, even though this is like an earlier tune from Ayra, it still has that naturally catchy feeling to it, which she's carried on all the way through to the most recent single, Rush. There's always like an element of the hook which naturally pulls you in. It's almost like you're going up a wave and then down the other side as a hook, an Ayra Starr hook starts. Even her verse on Overdose is super, super catchy. There are catchy elements about a color session. She is one of the most naturally kind of catchy hook writers out there. At least hook performers. I don't know what the writing situation is, but it's great to see that this has always been something that's been a part of her product. It's great.
I blow your candle lights. You know I'm just that type. No, them no fit kill my vibe.
So I think we're likely to get into the Rowland verse in a second. Let's see where we go.
You no fit kill my vibe.
My blessings tall like towers. I possess a superpower. I let the good rain down like showers. I never let them make me sour. Cause it ain't that deep when they shallow. I show you love, I'll be hating in the shadows. So many
Immediately from the jump, she's understood the assignment, and that's the most important thing with a tune like this. Understanding what you can and can't do, what you can bring to the table, the elements of expression you can utilize. And Rowland is obviously a legendary vocalist. Like, realistically, we're talking about one of the, I want to say, R&B's most sort of celebrated names, and if not celebrated, one of the most underrated, because she should be one of the most celebrated names. The catalogue is outstanding. So to see her kind of reignite and arrive on a tune like this is great, because again, her vocal fits this, and again, it does sound like the sort of slight electronic element we're getting on her vocal really works. The two tie together really nicely, as in the vocal lines, they intertwine really well. This is a remix that makes sense, and it's something that I've actually been seeing a lot with Ayra. Her collabs always make sense. They're always like well thought out collaborations, so this is another one that follows along that theme.
I'm a Samaritan, wanna shoot me down, no ammo. I'm who I am, I don't know about you. Tell no lies, cause I live my truth. Lord knows I try doing what I do. Every time that I talk, it's a business move. How about it? Don't you know that I'm about it? So serious, ain't no clown shit. Meticulous on my crown shit. Spiritually, physically, see it from the flicking of the
That high notation that she switches into is absolutely crazy. The way that she's owned this, Kelly Rowland, the way she's arrived on the tune and gone, you know what? I love what you did with the original. Give me a spin. Because she's taken it to an entirely different place, utilizing that slow kind of amplitude in frequency, kind of just going up and up and up and up and up, and then suddenly it hits this second section, this sort of mid-bridge, and you get this kind of explosion of potent, higher-ended vocal displays. This is outstanding. It's a great feature from Kelly Rowland, exactly what the tune needed to kind of, I suppose, bring it forward a couple of years. The original, of course, is a banger, and you can always hear that the original is going to be a banger. This, as an overall remix, has kind of reignited it. What a way to celebrate this tune. Let's go.
only ring is selling when I'm lit. Girl, we be telling them I'm a feminine melanin represent. Gotta get a glory to most high. You can bring me down, I'm way too high. Tick like a dynamite. You're not killing my vibe,
Bloody Samaritan, protect my energy from your bad aura. Then my pastor say I be my healer, everything I desire.
I think I can just about hear a Kelly Rowland overdub on the hook. I think I can. I'm not entirely sure, but I definitely think I can hear the kind of twinges around the edge of her vocal. It's very low in the mix, but I may be wrong, so don't quote me on it. There's definitely a lot of overdubbing going on in the chorus, but wow. Fair play, Kelly Rowland, taking a tune like this, which obviously has a lot of history behind it, has a lot of kind of, especially for Ayra, this is clearly a special tune. I always think when you jump on a tune that someone's like first big banger, as an artist, it's down to you to kind of respect what that did for the original artist, and I think Kelly Rowland's shown this nothing but respect. I think she's shown it more than that, to be honest with you, with what she's done with it. She's turned it into this almost sort of post-R&B influenced roller, with the way those drums are utilized underneath, and the way she takes those and brings this kind of, again, this euphoric kind of crescendo to the table. Awesome. What a feature that is. That works so well.
I'm feeling vibes on vibes. I'm dynamite. I blow your candle lights. You know I'm just
that sounds so smooth, man.
Kill my vibe.
Are you hearing the soundscaping on that with the saxophone line running throughout the middle of it, just scatting away, bringing a kind of this kind of chaotic energy to the table on top of this angelic choral block that is just so kind of heavenly in the way it sits, that natural kind of fuzz that you get from that amount of overdubbing and that amount of harmonics. Beautiful. This has been spectacular. And fair play to Ayra Starr. Right off the back of Rush, they released this. She's on a run at the moment. There's definitely a project on the way, which I can't wait to see. What we'll do is we'll let this one run through till the end and then give it our final breakdown.
You know fit kill my vibe. You know fit kill. You know fit kill. You know fit kill my vibe.
And there we go then. Beautiful stuff. The sounds of Ayra Starr alongside the legend that is Kelly Rowland for the official Bloody Samaritan remix. Wow. Stunning. I think Kelly Rowland does a fantastic job of bringing this one to life and adding, again, a sense of international energy to it, an additional sense of grandeur. The original one has a very grandiose feel about it, but I think when you put someone like Kelly Rowland on this and she delivers like that, it's going to elevate near enough any tune. So, fantastic stuff. Love the slight relick on the instrumental as well. You can tell there's been a bit of an update to it, but again, the main thing we're here to talk about is Kelly Rowland's feature, and it assists Ayra Starr in making this a very, very successful remix project. So there we go. Guys, let me know your thoughts on this tune in the comment section down below. Would this be who you would have picked to have an official remix of this tune with? Do you think Kelly Rowland did a good job? Would you like to see her appear on any other sort of remixes or features within this sound? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And as always, if you're new to the channel, make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page. Of course, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. And we shall see you all next time. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CUBREACTS TV. Stay locked.